Okay. Oh yeah. Once again, we continue to engage. We continue to report you with what's happening around Liberia, around the continent. This song you are listening to is done by Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay, and of course in future Rihanna on this one. Yeah, God's mercy, right? God's mercy. Okay, so it's so wonderful. We here. We are back to bring you our evening composition, the platform on the opinion basket. We're going to open a line later. Tell us exactly what is happening in your community. How is it? What have you observed in the county and in your community, your surrounding, and of course, a lot of things that when we look around our continent, especially in Liberia, we observe some of these things happening. Too many things happening. Okay, so I learn how to live a good and meaningful life, and that life it's a life that will bring change, transformation in your life. It's a life that will encourage you for the upliftment of your own style of life, the way you do it, the way you live, the way you welcome it, the way you see it, the way you want people to believe in you. Because you make people to believe in you. It's not about talking and talking. It's not about saying things that I want you to say things that you will do. You know, if you can say things that you cannot do, it makes you to be a liar. And sometimes people don't believe in your job. I mean, your talks anymore. People don't believe in your talks anymore. People just see you now as that man's a mad talker. You just talk just for people to hear you, but the implementation aspect of your words is what people divine. It's what people see. It's one of the things that they look in and say, but who is copying? Copying just to talk or copy don't implement what will come out of his mouth. And so, welcome to Opinion Basket, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday of this program. We discuss issues, we champion the views, we sanction the views, and we listen to you. We hear those things that concern from the community, from the camps of the constituents, and wherever you are. Some political leaders, we get to you. We inform you of some of these things. We advise you. You listen to all through this media, and instead you cannot understand what we talk, and you turn things differently. And when thing goes wrong now, then you turn to us. Yeah. Oh, Mister, we want you to help us in the process to talk this, to do this, but it can be too late now. The radio is not only there just for us to talk. We're also there to talk and for you to learn. You also thought we learn from you. Okay. So again, the political leader of the newly established Citizen Movement for Change, the CMC, that party was established by Musa Hassan Benete. The party has accused officials of Unity Party government of taking advantage of President Bouakar's old age. Because of the Papi old age, some, according to the statement, some of the officials want to exploit the country. And exploit ordinary Liberians. Because exploiting the country and exploiting Liberians, let us be broad context. Liberians, They are taxpayers, right? So they pay their taxes in the government revenue. And these taxes that the Liberians are remitting in the government revenue, they are there, some are there to pay salaries, some to do so many things. So government and Liberians, they are one people. So Liberian pay taxes, businesses, real estate owners, and so on. So these people pay taxes to government. If you own your properties, you have to pay tax because government got to get something for you at the end of the day, end of the month. So these monies going to government revenue. At the end of the day, you have Liberians, other Liberians who are working civil servants. They're depending on these taxes. So if other Liberians would just come and just one person just come and take away this money, okay, it will look good. So Musa Hassan Berete is the standard bearer of CMC. CMC is the movement, that citizens movement, that the citizen movement for change. Citizens movement for change. And Musa Berete has also called on Liberian to desist, not to override on President Bouaga old age. And so this statement was made on a local talk show today. A local talk show in Novia. And he also went on by saying President Bouaga may have the good intention to lead the country to prosperity. But his age and wisdom, remain a major. His age, and I'm a reason with Musa Berete because kind of look at it, the president sometimes forgetful. The Papa is old. The Papa sometimes forgetful. There are some things that you will say and you will not remember them. When you are old, you are old. I don't care. It just takes the grace of God and smartness, being educated and little ideas stay there. But they're probably too old now for Liberia problem. Yeah. So there are too many things that you will not remember there. There are some things that they will do that you will not remember. So, because of his old age, there are other political pundits, political leaders, his cabinet members and officials, government officials. They want to ride on him now to say, oh yeah, send the paper is old now, we can use the paper to just sign some documents and we benefit. No. This is what he's saying. He said, no, you cannot just ride on the paper. Old age. So encourage them to desist. Encourage them to desist. And this afternoon on the Kear platform, that's inside Liberia, we talk about ECOWAS Parliament rejecting the majority bloc's request to recall current lawmakers designated to serve the regional body. That regional body is the ECOWAS Parliament. The regional body is ECOWAS Parliament. And so ECOWAS says the request violates legal provisions of that's on the replacement and removal of representatives. I don't know from which background Rich Kum has gone to that stand to have written the ECOWAS Parliament recall to recall 3 officials, members of the House of Representatives, The communication was sent to them. They saw it, they read it. The ECOWAS Parliament read the communication and there, but then. But what is wrong with Kum? But these people were designated. And when they are designated and soon into office, if they are soon into office, you cannot remove them from there easily unless their term is expired, for which that has to do with 4 years. Either they resign, either the individual died, either the person cannot be re-elected, because you have to be a certain lawmaker before you can be designated to serve as a delegate to the ECOWAS Parliament. You have to be a seated lawmaker. So you cannot be OSA. It has nothing to do with minister. No. It comes from the Capitol building, from the legislature. So legislators, those who make the law, these are people that can be represented to the ECOWAS Parliament. So if the person was sworn into office, you cannot just send a written communication, a written document to say you want to remove the person. No. You have to wait either the person turning expired or the person misbehaved and went against the rule of law or the conduct, or they had to establish the ECOWAS Parliament. There is a supplementary act that says when you misbehave, either you be dismissed and they can dismiss you. So that act now will tell you that, oh yeah, SYZ though he's still representing this. I mean, he and she's still representing and serving as delegates. But he and she went against certain provisions of our act that established the ECOWAS Parliament. So the parliamentarians then will come up with their own functions. And maybe they're going to dismiss you. But when you misbehave that too, if you went against the law, you will be dismissed according to the law. So you can also come home from that point. Then you can be replaced there. You can be replaced if you contravene certain portion of the laws and other things, and then you can be recalled. They tell you from there now, you can't represent it again. No. Then another person has to go there now. So the 3 people that were sent there, Samuel and Ta Wongbe and the rest of the guys, what the other man name? Okay, so you can just recall these people and say, oh yeah, because you want for your block, the majority block now to send representative. Now, mind you, these people that were sent there they were designated unknown Speaker Kofa. So because Reteku is saying now, oh yeah, since Speaker Kofa is not in my space and I'm in the space as a speaker now, the majority speaker, then we have to recall those representatives, those delegates that were sent by Speaker Kofa. So I have to send my own people there. I don't want the people who Kofa send there work with the people. And the Lord, it didn't go like that. Now how it goes, now how it works. You have to abide by every rules and regulations from the people parliament. You don't go against it. Or because you want to have authority, or because you want to show up as you speak up for people to know. So you take the people down. So I wonder you were texting the people. You were a little bit texting the people, judgmental processes and other stuff. Maybe you were just testing, right? As soon as you say, let's see, perhaps the people they are in support of us, so they will bring the people back. And you think the people are going to leave what has been established, what has been installed into the law. And because you wanted to support you, so they're going to leave that and just come to you and say, okay, we will agree to you that the people that were saying they choose Speaker Kofa, we will send them back and we will take your people. And you think that's how it works? But an error. It's an error. So the letter was rejected. The communication that was sent to the ECOWAS Parliament was rejected. It was denied. And there were several reasons why the people, ECOWAS denied that. And we just named some of them. The people turning out to be expired. Other people resigned by themselves through a written document, a written communication, or through death, or be it mental or physical, illness and other things. These are reasons that they started. These are reasons that they started. Oh yeah, based on these kind of function, if we have not come across this kind of situation, then the people can end the tenure. So we cannot listen to you. We will not go down. What do you make of that? Where are we heading now? Ahead of 2029, who do you think will be the new president for this country? That question there, I want you Liberian now. I have to know and we have to talk about it. It used to be, we had Joe Cummings and Joe Burger. Joe Burger is dead now. Who do we envisage 2029? Now, years flying. We have we are going. Now, we were in December last year. Where are we now? January, February, March. We're in March right now. March will soon end. We're approaching April. That's how it goes. The year will soon come to another end. And we'll all be passing, we're going to church midnight. And only once that time, at the end of the year, that time some people can go to church. Okay? So, what do we, right now, who is in the political corridor, theater? Who is in the political theater now? Who Liberians now really dreaming about as the next president after Joseph Human Broadcast, President Senior? Who next? Who we are and who the country is looking after? Who can we trust with another 6 years after presidency? Broadcast turning has expired. Because this country is a country, it's a country of rule of law. We have to avoid mob violence and other forms of act that will bring the country to a chaotic state. We don't want to. Yeah. So we have to obey the rule of law. We have to obey the rule of law. Stop mob violence and other things. Stop hateful messages and other things. It's difficult though to do. But with best practices, we can do these things. We can do them. We can. Somebody can come and say, "Okay, I don't have to give it." Let's change the narrative. We can change the narrative from this point to this point, from this state to this state. Okay, if this are gone and maybe we have tried this, and this is the same old pattern, and this old pattern it cannot change anything, but it is the same old pattern that we're using to succeed. This time around now, let us change the narrative and say, okay, we cannot use the same old pattern now, but we can go this way. We can use this side. Yeah. So, Baga is now old. And yeah, for sure, Baga is old. Let me play you some of the voices. I came from Musa Belede today. This is what Musa Hassan Belede said. I want you to listen to him. Listen very carefully. Listen to this. I'm going to play the first one, and I'm going to play the second one. And when I come back, we're going to open the lines, and we're going to talk. We're going to take a course, and we're going to hear from you. Unless we audit, we ran that it takes $100,000, and the auditor general will come in, and the public will know what they would have. You be careful.
house is not straight, Nigeria will never be straight. If the legislature is not straight, Nigeria will not be. The president is always committed to doing the right thing. I think the problem is, at the age of 80, no human being is expected to function at all. Let me be honest. There are people in this government that are taking advantage of that. The president will, if they were honest people, when he's sharp in thinking, his eyesight is good. There are people that could sit and implement his desires. Unfortunately, those people are taking advantage of that and abusing it. That is the problem with this. I don't know what else to say. Which one is that? This one of the big things. So let me describe my car. So I went and somebody was not the car is nice. 2025. Which one is that? 2022. This one of the big things. So let me describe my car. So I went and somebody it's not a brand new car. It's a used car. It has 10,000 mileage. You use used cars. I bought that car. That car is for hard terrain. It's a defender. So I bought that car because where I come from, I need to go to hard terrain. So we very well over to the west. And once we orbit, the red road that takes $100,000 and the auditor general will come in on the end, the public will know what he did with them. You be careful. Our country, in the law, and that's why I remember I
Okay, that's it. You heard that earlier. And the Nima County District Number 7 lawmaker was also talking about his newly purchased land river, the vineyard is a 2023 model rather than 2025, speculated by the media. And so you've been hearing about that land river, right? Okay. Yeah. So you listen to the voice and him talking about at age 80, he may not allow, though his eyesight will still be correct and it may have still be outspoken, but there are some things that he will not remember. There are some things that he will not capture. Yeah. And so that's it. What do you make of that? And relative to ECOWAS Parliament rejection to Reticum a communication dated April 25, 2025, right? By the majority bloc to request or to recall current lawmakers, city lawmakers, to recall city lawmakers who are members of the regional body. Okay, what do you make of it? I say, like, what are some of the things in your community? Motorcyclists again have gone in the street. They said every Monday they're going to protest. Rampant killing within the country, truck drivers, being massively involved in hit and run, and some of them be driving recklessly, being killed innocent Liberians. Looking at the death rate from accident scene within the republic now is troublesome. It's horrible. Just another day again, yesterday, which was on Sunday afternoon, another tragic motor accident occurred somewhere along the bus time community there, where the truck had left from another uncle, hanking straight into another vehicle that was somewhere beneath. All right, the vehicle was beneath, and the truck just came straight and landed over that vehicle, leading several Liberians, into their death yesterday. It was so sad. I think 6 persons were on board the distraught and damaged vehicle. Okay. Yes, the excavator came and lifted the vehicle later on, but it was almost an hour because no one could have just lifted the truck from over the damaged vehicle. So I have to send for a crane or excavator to at least lift that truck and remove the people. But they were, though they still had left in them, but some of them before arrival at the 14 military hospitals, they were already announced dead. So sad. We say sorry to peace to the arches, and we want to console the bereaved family. This is a question. It's a wake-up call for the truckers union, and the drivers that are involved into the reckless driving. The reckless driving. I think it is time for government now to look into this to see how best they can remedy some of these reckless riding and driving. If caught, I think there might be a penalty for this, so that people can understand that this country is a country of rule of law. That no one will just go against people's rights. The GD guys, when they pass, they expect you to leave the road and go off the road because they're driving trucks. I mean, that only in the country you can see this thing happening. That because they're towing somebody saying that they already purchased and they want to carry and come back, so then they want to create the scene of accident. They want to create an accident scene. They're always doing this thing. They don't think about it. 0770573477. That's the orange number. 0881871670. The Lone Star subscribers, you can call us on that number. 081-871-670, 0770573477. And they talk about some of these issues that are confronting us in our community, in our neighborhoods, in our homes, our town and villages, our constituencies. Let's go back home. And what are those people that were elected from our country? Why is it that? In terms of agriculture break, somebody didn't go back home. They stay here, they enjoy themselves, and at the end of the day, they go back, take videos and go and enjoy themselves. Whenever agriculture break, to go home and see how best you can look at your country, your district, your constituency, what is best doing, and what you think that you can establish there. And then you just sit home, and because you feel you're immersed about it, you don't go back home. And the people place you there. They expected you to go back home. And you are there. They are direct representation. You're between them and the government, national government. They expected you to deliver. They expected you they want to hear from you. That yes, oh yeah, our lawmaker is in the house. I think somebody said the other day that some of these guys, they can just come, go and talk, and when they done talking, they don't come back to the constituents and they don't go back to them. They didn't go back in the district. They don't. So these are areas that we need to look at. These are major concerns that Liberians should be able to underscore. At least the need for some of these concerns to be addressed. That we will be able to at least go back home, pay key attention to our people. The reason the people elected you is they cannot reach national government. Some of them, their thoughts cannot reach national governments. And through you, some of the concerns will be addressed. But if you just sit upon it and you don't do anything about it, what becomes of their vision? What becomes of the district? How would it, form part of the county development forms and other district development forms and other things? We have to talk. 0770573477 and 0881-871-670. Let me go to the line now and take our first caller on the line. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. That caller is off the line. 0770573477. 0881-8701. This caller here. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello, you live. Let's hear you. Yeah, you live. Your name, where you calling from? Where you joining us from? You are live, my brother. Let's hear you. What is your name? Okay, you are live or I'm hearing you clear. I don't know. So, call us on 0775 0770573477 These numbers are anticipated on this platform. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Are you getting me or not? Oh, okay. So please, you have to stop this. You cannot call in and keep the calls, and other people want to participate, but you cannot keep hinking on the call, right? Okay, so good evening. Hello. What's the name? Where you joining us from? Leave the noise. The background is terrible. You have to leave the noise, my brother. Hello. You have to leave that background. The person is so different. I don't know. That place is so distracted. You have to leave that background, please. 0881 871 And the person is still there disturbing you and you stay in the back. That's bad. Please stop that. 0770573477. Let's go back to the line. This caller. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Good evening, my brother. Are you not getting me today? Hello. Go ahead. You live on the radio. Let's hear you. You have to move on that. You have to leave that place you are. You have to change your background. You cannot keep calling while other people want. Other people want to make a call. Other people want to make a contribution on the program, and you can keep holding on the call. Good evening, this caller. Hello. Yeah, you can just hold on the call, and you're not ready to talk. You don't call. That's just it. If you are not ready to talk, leave the line. You don't have to dial the number. 0770573477 0881 What do you make of some of these things that unfolding? Motorcyclists again today, they were again at the legislature, calling the government to adhere to the plot. Motorcyclists been denied applying the principal street, and some of them they are regular, some of them they are in defiance of the police protocols, and based on that, the police has come up with a strong mandate that no motorcyclist should be seen in the street. Okay. So that police decision is timely until motorcyclists can compose themselves. They'll continue to be peaceful. They'll continue to be peaceful, and we don't need no violence in the process. And maybe government going to reconsider the decisions and what may come after, or how you guys going to stop lying in the street, but based on options. If you guys will obey some of the options that they will come up with, then they will reconsider their decision. 0770573477 0881 Call us. Let's hear you. What is on the mind? What can we talk about on Opinion Basket? What is that burning issue to the government, to the national government? And at times we have some talking points that you don't have the means, the time to talk about them. So Opinion Basket has created the space for you to champion your opinion and your talking point there. What do you make of some of these issues in our country? So welcome. Let's go to hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, are you there? Hello. Hello. Yeah, you are live. Let's hear you, brother. Hello. 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 I don't know what it is this system that is causing this problem. 07705734770. Keep calling. Just keep putting your call through. I've tried to do some adjustment to get you through on the line. Making some effort to get you through on the line. Okay. So it's on 077057347708881871670. It's right here on Kear 95.9. You've been following us. If you're just joining us, we're looking at the statement made by the political leader of the newly established CDC, that's CMC, sorry. And CMC is the movement, the citizens movement for change. Is the CMC here. So the citizens movement for change was established by Musa Hassan Belidi. And hello. You laugh to the point. Let's hear you quick. Yeah. Okay. Because they established a block called the majority block now. They came up with a number. So now that number came out to call themselves, they are referred to themselves as the majority block. So now the majority block has a speaker. And the speaker is Richard Cohen. The white people referring to him as speaker. But it's not legitimate. He was not elected. It was not legitimate. And it just came out as a, how do you call it? I don't even know about. But he's not. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the question now we ask. Yeah, sure. So one speaker is recognized and one speaker is not recognized, and so I don't know. So, but we have two speakers in the house. That's it. Yeah, until this guy can understand himself from that point, my brother, you and I will not understand that. Okay, so it's on 0770 573 477 0770 573 477 0881871670. The point right here on Kear Communications Network, Kear 95.9. And my name is Calvin Gray on this Tuesday edition. That's the Monday editions of our Opinion Basket. Let's go back to the line and take this caller. Hello. Hello.
Yes,
good evening, sir. Let's hear you. You laugh.
This is the voice of Lieutenant J. Matale. I call from Jamaica, Republican.
Yeah, my man. Next time you call, please go to an isolated area and be clear because you have other people disturbing the background.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my location.
Okay, go on. Let's hear you. Your point.
Okay, firstly, I let me get to say my condolences to the families that actually it was a problem. Actually, government is step that the job is actually is stepping the phone job as well as it is because these guys they don't know how to drive good. Seriously, some of them they don't go to driving school. They just drive the way they feel driving. Actually, to the aspect of the speaker, we don't work for government to blame sarcasm all of the people of this nation as well as it is.
Okay.
We have two speakers in the house that cannot be recognized. We have to come up with this strategy to know who the actual speaker of the Republic of Liberia. Because it came from person and say, oh, the person is there. So we are being, the place actually. So thank you so much for the time, Chief.
Thank you so much, my brother, for your comments and the contribution as well. And so Ed, we continue to talk and we continue to take calls. Take a few more calls and then record your date on this platform. It's on the 0881 871 670 0880. That's 0881, sorry. 871 670 0881 871 670 0770 573 477. We're going to give you a line that you will get used to, you will get adjusted to, so that you can make this broadcast very easy for us. Okay, let me go back to the line. This caller here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. We cannot keep you there. We have to take another call. Good evening. All right. So that's it. And we've been here. We've been talking. We will continue to provide you information from the public and how you see it. And the thing here is, we just have to do the right thing because we cannot continue to go against the rule of law. Daniel D. Loken is following live from his PHP community. Thank you so much, Daniel, for following the program. We take another caller. Hello. Hello. Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Go on. And they think I've been a very long fight. All right. So let's watch it, see. Let's watch the show and see because March that should be the 22nd of March, right? And that's March or April, something. Okay, March, right? That the Supreme Court is supposed to come up with the build-up information that was filed by the Speaker. So the Supreme Court now is supposed to come up with that ruling. So they're watching see for now to the 25th and see how that going to work.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes, yes.
so is that from that point now? Then we're going to get a clear interpretation now. Whether Richard Kuhn is in great violation of the Constitution. Speaker Cooper going to remain as the speaker. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your participation. It's the time is 8 o'clock already. We have to go. We have to leave it right there. No more time for us. We're not taking any more calls. Thank you so much for your participation. We appreciate you. Ever so much for the time. Thanks for joining us on the platform. The Opinion Basket uh, set for you to participate. All right. Join us on tomorrow with fresh topic and issues surrounding from your community, things that are happening from your county. We hope to be joined tomorrow on the Opinion Basket from our correspondent from King Jaw. All right, a major development there as it unfolds from that part of Liberia. Thank you so much for the participation. Join us tomorrow. Better still, join our news programmer and other programs for your listening. Thanks. My name is Calvin Gray. Do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night. Rest. Thanks for following.